Hello, lovely people of the internet. I'm back, and I recently just finished up the little book series called Little White Lies by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Now, I thought, why not do a little bit of a book review on it? Because, I see a lot of them online. I mean, they usually do a breakdown of the plot, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give my thoughts on the book. Spoilers ahead, definitely. Because this book's wild. First things first, Sadie Grace and John David are the best characters in the book. That's facts. That is truth. They are the best characters by far. They are comic relief. They are smart when they need to be. And they got deep feelings that aren't fully addressed. John David deserves justice. He was done so dirty in the second book. He gave Lily and Sawyer information and recordings of the parents fighting. And, there was the entire scene of, how much do you think John David knows? And Lily's like, more than he lets on. And then it's never addressed again. John David deserves justice. He deserves justice for how pushed aside his character was. He was so good. I loved him. He was so funny. And he was just such a great character. And Sadie Grace, too. I am not forgetting about Sadie Grace. Sure, they addressed her feelings a lot more. But that was because she was a main character. Or a sub-character. Whatever the fuck it's called. I don't care. But, you addressed her feelings, but you didn't do much to, resolve. They were brought up and they were mentioned, but, it was never fully, worked through, exactly. It's kind of just oh, she got a brother, all her problems are fixed. That's basically kind of how it ended. And I don't like that. I don't like that you just write off a character and you try to just, push aside their stuff. You want to bring up a little character development and then not do anything with it. Not even character development. You bring up that they have feelings in your book and that they're not just a side character. And then you don't finish that. Those two characters deserved so much justice that they did not get. They deserved better. Second thing, we're going to be talking a little bit about each character, and then we'll get some more of the plot and what I think of that, because I think that's going to be a bit better. Okay, so let's talk about our main girl now. Now that the injustice of John David and Sadie Grace has been spoken about, let's focus on our main girl. Sawyer. I think Sawyer's a pretty good character. Is she my favorite main character ever written by Jennifer Lynn Barnes? No. But she still is a good character. I think that she's a really good character. I think that she's a little bit stupid in terms of her issues, but I think they're well addressed. No shit, because she's the main character. But I think they're well addressed and they're well called out, and she does try to work on them. And that's good. We love to see that. We love to see the character development. I feel like I do like her background of her being this girl being brought into a pretty proper kind of different society and stuff. The bless your heart town, as I would like to call it. She's welcomed to the bless your heart town. 'Cause, I don't know, I feel like that's always a common trope, and it's fun. I don't have a ton to say about her. I think that she's done her part. She's a good main character, and I think that she made stupid decisions, but every main character does. I think she made some good decisions. Every good main character does. I think she was well written, and she did her part well. All right, next let's talk about good old Lily. Personally, I love Lily. I love her. I love her so much. Poor girl went through so much. She went through so much. Imagine finding out that you're not related to either of your parents. You're not even related to your grandmother. You're full on... you were full... No, she is related to her grandmother. Okay, I'll cut that part out. Finding out that you were adopted and that, like, your entire life was a lie is crazy. That's crazy. Like, poor girl went through so much. She went through so much. It's sick. I feel so bad for her. I feel so bad for her. I think the author did, Jennifer did a lot better addressing her issues than she did with Sadie Grace, but I mean, it makes sense because Lily had so much happen to her, she needed her feelings addressed. I really like Lily. She's one of my favorite. I think she's like my third favorite character. She's really good. Poor girl had to be perfect her entire life, and then it's like, yeah, you were trying to be perfect for your parents. Well, they're not actually your parents, so don't worry about it anymore. And oh my god, you don't understand how nervous I got for when Walter, with the Walter situation and possibly being half siblings. Oh my god, I got so scared for a second. Next, let's talk about Campbell. Now, Campbell's okay. Her personality isn't for me. It's not for me. And that's okay. Not every character has to be for me. Her being described as a devil, I don't think she's the devil. I think she's a bit of an anti-hero for me. I think she's definitely a bit more of an anti-hero. Does bad things for the right reasons and stuff. I don't have too much to say about her. I think that she played her part in the story well. A lot like Sawyer. I think she was well written. She made her choices, both good and bad. I think she was well written and did her part in the story. I don't have a lot to say about her. Next, let's talk about good old Saint Nick. Okay, we're talking about Nick. If I'm being honest, I think Nick is my favorite main character love interest that I've read of Jennifer Lynn Barnes, but I'm still not huge on his character. I think it's mostly just because Nick is a bartender and I am a sucker for bartender characters. Just like, I don't know, just like the feeling of like, I don't know, just the scene is just so good. I think that's what really makes me like Nick a lot. But like, I don't know. I'm not huge on his relationship with Sawyer. I don't love it. I don't really love it that much. I don't love the relationship that much. I think that they definitely had a little bit of chemistry. I mean, not like a whole lot, but like I think that it was written well enough. I'm not huge on their relationship. I'm all for Sawyer just being like a single queen. I mean, I'm all for that. But I mean, like, you know, it doesn't have to be like that, and like it's always that she'll have a main character have a love interest and stuff, and that's fine. And I do like Nick. I think he's a good character. He had his reasons for the way that he was and everything. I do wish that the little sister was mentioned in the first book to help along with the story, because I felt like that was kind of just like added all of a sudden, like, oh, by the way, Nick has a little sister. Unless I missed that at first, because there's a big chance I probably missed that. I have a bad habit of that, of doing that. But yeah, so I think Nick is an okay character. I think he's pretty okay. All right, next let's talk about Walter. I think Walter is not a great character. I don't like him very much. He doesn't seem like the bestest brother. He seems kind of overprotective. He seems like he can be a bit violent. He seems to have a lot of issues. I don't like his relationship with Lily, and I was very happy that they ended up breaking up. And I just wasn't a fan of him that much. Alright, sorry for the hair change. I needed to take it out of the ponytail. But yeah, I just don't like Walter that much. He's just not my favorite character. Alright, next let's talk a little about the plot. And when I mean plot, I mean the plot twists. Because, that's what we're all here for. Now, this is the big thing where the spoilers come in. This is a big spoiler warning. So if you want to read the series for yourself, if what I said at all is interest you to read it, I highly recommend it. I think it was a really good series. But this next part is going to include a lot of spoilers. So be prepared. Now, the plot twist about Liv actually being dead and was replaced by her cousin is crazy. That's crazy. Like, what? What? How do those genetics work? One, I don't know about genetics. Like, probably ask my uncle about that. Also, Lily, the whole twist with Lily and her situation, oh my god, I was not expecting that. I wanted them so badly to be half-sisters. They just give off that sister energy that I adore. I adore it. And imagine finding out that you're not even related to your little brother. Like, oh my god. Girl. That's horrible. That's horrible. I feel so bad for her. Justice for Lily, truly. Sawyer and John David really did have that sibling energy as well, though. So, there's that. And I love the scenes with them. I love John David so much. I want to say this. The parents in this series are so fucked up. Like, I hated the parents in this book. Like, okay, C.D. Grace's dad gets a pass. He gets a pass. He can live his bug-obsessed life and get a pass. But, like, Charlotte and, like, Starling, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Anyways, like, and JD, holy shit. And, the other parents as well. Holy shit. You guys are crazy. Like, y'all fucking covered up a murder. Y'all covered up a murder of Lillian Taft's daughter. Like, what? And then for JD to be like, oh, this girl that looks exactly like my dead ex-girlfriend that I accidentally helped kill has come into my life and it now wants me to marry her or else she will reveal the truth. What? Oh, and she's just and so she fakes a pregnancy and it's basically buying a kid off the dark web. It's basically like buying a kid off the black market. What? It's crazy. It's crazy. I could not. I was getting whiplash like every 10 pages in that ending and the final book. Holy shit. I'd also like to say, I don't like Ellie. Like Sawyer's mom, I don't like her. Like, she lied to her daughter about who her dad was after not telling. Like, You don't tell your daughter who her dad is for her entire life, and then she asks if this guy's her dad, and you're like, oh yeah, no, he's your dad. And you're lying? Like, you're lying? What? And you had your daughter as a pregnancy pact? What? A pregnancy pact? That's why you had your girl? And two, fuck these women. And fuck Charlotte. Charlotte sucks. I don't like Charlotte. Fuck her. Fuck all these parents. They're trashy people. Like, the author, like, kind of tries to make them redeemable. No. Oh my god, no. I hated all of them so much. They were so bad. Ugh, I hated it. I hated it so much. I hated them. Big icks. Big icks all around. Ew. Alright, the last thing I'm going to talk about is what is my final rating on this book, some of my final thoughts, and would I recommend the series to other people? I think I'm going to give this series an 8 out of 10. I think it was a pretty good series. I really enjoyed it. I really did enjoy reading about the adventures of Sawyer Taft. It was a fun read. It was a fun quick read. I enjoyed it a lot. I think some of the characters were pretty good. Not the parents. The parents suck. But yeah, I think it was a good book. Really good with the plot twists. Very unexpected. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys would be able to like see that coming and stuff. I mean, I personally didn't, but I've always been bad with picking up foreshadowing. Okay, everybody. I just want to thank you all so much for watching. It means the world to me. And if you guys think I should do something like this again, let me know, because I have a lot of fun getting to rant about my books and stuff. And I read a lot, so I could do these all the time. If I wanted, I could do one once a week. So let me know if you want me to do more videos like this, because I had a lot of fun. And I'll see you guys next time.